Hello everyone, welcome back. So in the last recording, I went over a flexible function that will take a flexible number of arguments, and the arguments are passed to the function when the function has a variable with an asterisk in the name of a variable, which happens to be a tuple, which is a special type of list. So you send 1, 2, 3, or more than one or more number of parameters. In here, this is similar, except you have two asterisks. And the two asterisks, you wonder, what does that mean when you have two asterisks? When you have two asterisks right there, you see the two asterisks right there, one asterisk, two asterisks, and then a variable name. When you have a variable name with two asterisks in the arguments of the function, it means that it expects a flexible number of variables, but these variables come in the form of a dictionary. So a dictionary is a special structure, a data structure. It doesn't mean other than it comes with each variable is a pair, the name of the variable and the value of the variable. So we call them a key and a value. The key is no other than the name of each of the variables. So you'll have many variables coming in here, but also the names of the variables. Therefore, you're going to use two asterisks, two asterisks, two asterisks. So when you have those two asterisks, you have more information coming in your way, not only the value of the variable, but also the name of the variable, which can be very useful in your logic to do something with it, right? So in this example, it's just like the other one. I define my variable, then I call it two variables with keyword variables, referring to the keyword, the name of the variable and the value of the variable, the key and value, which is what you can see here, some hints on those concepts, key and value. And after the definition is going to perform all of this code, right? It's documented. And what it's going to do is going to first print what is it that I received. It's going to print that. It's going to put a message. This is what I got. And it happens to be a dictionary. So when I run this print, you're going to see it's going to have a special format, which is a format that is enclosed within scrolly brackets. And it's going to be the name of the key, colon, the value of the key, comma, the name of the key, colon, the value of the key, comma, etc. It's going to look like that, and it always works best when you run these things and you learn by running the examples. And then after that, I'm going to print it. Now, since we have a dictionary, dictionaries also have some special methods. So there is a method called items, which means I'm going to pull the items of the dictionary, and I'm going to then when I pull the items, I'm going to assign them to two variables, key and value, and then I'm going to print the key and the value. Lastly, I'm going to return those keyword arguments. And when I return those keyword arguments, which came in the form of variables separated by a comma, but then they were constructed into a dictionary. So there has to be certain organization, as you will see. It is built then into a dictionary. But what I sent to this variable, as you will see in my example, is just a bunch of variables separated by a comma. But they have to be in pairs, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. All right. And when this function makes use of such arguments that I passed, it puts them in the form of a dictionary, which I'm going to print here. And since now this became a dictionary, I'm going to extract the key and the value, and I'm going to print it to see what I got. Then I'm going to return what I sent. I didn't do anything to it. I didn't transform the data. But the only thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to return it. But when I return it, I'm going to return a dictionary. I'm going to return a dictionary. All right, so let's do this. I'm going to run this code. And again, you have access to my code. Copy it, paste it in your own computer, on your own tool and run it yourself so that you learn from doing this. So I'm going to run the entire cell. If I click here, as you know by now, I run the entire cell right there. And this is a thing that I can do with Spider. Just want to remind everyone, I said it before, but I heard some questions about this. Whenever I have a pound sign followed by two percent signs, a space and then percent sign, and then some text, Spider treats that as the beginning of a cell. And the cell will be from here to the next time you see a pound sign with a space, a percent sign. And in this case, I have 3 percentage signs because it's like an indentation of that. And I'll show you that if you go to view panes and I look at my outline, you will see that it makes a difference in your outline. So I can jump to each of those places where I had the percent sign. And when I have 3 percentage signs, there is an indentation of that. Anyway, so I let you explore that further, but most importantly right now is, I'm going to not show the outline anymore. I'm going to run this code. So let's have a little bit better view on my screen. I'm going to clear my console. And the first thing I'm going to do is just teach the computer about my take various keywords. Oops, sorry. Call this guy back. Let's take this various keywords. I run it. And if I search for it, take various, here it is. So I already taught the computer to do this. Now I'm going to run it. So I'm going to run the first line right here, 288, and I'm going to pass two variables, Billy and Shears, but each one is going to have a name equal Billy, last name equal Shears. And I can change that to something else. You'll see in the next example. So let's run the first line. There it goes. So let's give you some space here. You can see it ran. The first thing it did, let's go to the function, it prints what it received. So it prints it right here, and it happens to be a dictionary. You can see it right here. I'm highlighting it in blue. And there are pairs separated by commas. The first pair has name, colon, Billy. So this is the key, and this is the value. And the the next variable is last name. The key is last name, and the value is Shears. Then I print one by one in this for loop, name, Billy, last name, Shears. And you can see the colon is part of what I'm printing. So I'm printing the key, the value for key right here, and the value for value right here. And then I send it to the, I return it as a key, as a dictionary. And in fact, you can see the output right there, which is a dictionary. So let's run another example. This time, the names of the variables are different. Name stays the same, then city, then state. So let's run that. So it ran, and as you can see, it picked up everything. This time I have 3 pairs. In the last one, I have 2 pairs. Now I have 3 pairs, name, city, and state. The key is name, the value is Jojo. Then the city, the keyword of the first variable is name, and its value is Jojo. The next keyword of the variable is city, and its value is Tucson. Then the next keyword of the variable is state, and its value is Arizona. So there are 3 of them, and you can see them right here that I was highlighting. The next one, I'm going to do the same, but I'm going to assign it to a variable D, and it's going to take, again, in this case, again, three variables, one with a key name or a keyword city and a value Liverpool, the other one country and the UK, and then population this time is a number, 496,784. So let's run that one, this one right here, just run it right there. So it ran. Right? It printed what it was supposed to print inside the equation, but this time it assigned the value to D. So now I go to 294 to see what D has, and I just run that, and it's indeed what we expected. It's a dictionary, and the items in the dictionary are paired. City and Liverpool, country, UK, population 496784. So it is a different kind of format, but it's the same type of information. As you learn more about coding and Python, you will learn how to handle all of these data structures. The point of me showing you this right now was not so much to get so thick about the data structures, but to show you that there are times when a function has these two asterisks. And when you have those two asterisks, you may be wondering, what is that? What does that mean? Well, it's nothing more than a dictionary. And what is a dictionary? It's variables that also have a variable name, if you can simplify it in that form. So that's what it is. That's the bottom line. So for now, thank you so much for joining. And in the next video, I'll discuss other things related to functions and how you can create your own modules, how you can create your own library. All right? I'll talk to you then. Take care. Bye-bye.